Hello, it's Cherry again, and first one of these videos for a while. Back to the fantastic French battleship that is the Alsace. Now this is in the light of the 075 patch, which has given us a huge population of cruisers in the game. So those of us who really want to have fun in games with this game, we go to play battleships to hard counter the cruisers. Let me just make the map a bit bigger. Right, so Alsace, tier 9, 12 guns, very tanky front armour, not very fast when it's on boost. The map is Shatter. It's a tier 9 battle, so top tier ship. Up against Iowa, Missouri, Musashi, Monarch, Kronstadt, and then a glut of Cleveland. As you can see, we're now approaching the sea cap. Enemy Akatsuki is attempting to come around. Now unfortunately I wasn't quick enough getting my guns around here, as you'll see, because I was more concentrating on that Cleveland. Had I had my guns up as this Akatsuki cuts through this gap, I may well have been able to get some shells on him. Buffalo has him on radar, which is going to run out fairly soon. That was probably a fairly poor use of the radar. Yes, we know the ship's there, but to be honest, unless he kills it, it's probably not. I think he's going to kill it anyway. Yeah, radar is what's needed when the smoke's there, not behind an island, not this early in the game. Because you've now got the Akatsuki, he's lost half his health, but he's still alive. So what we're basically doing here is we're going to head towards the sea cap. We're going to try and avoid this Akatsuki if possible. We'll try and get unspotted by these planes, and we're going to basically line ourselves up so that we can come in towards the sea cap, cut around using the Buffalo to spot torpedoes and block them if possible, because obviously he's sat broadside, so he's going to eat most of the torpedoes going through that gap if there are any. Now what I'm looking for is that those two Clevelands coming through at the back. The Iowa and the Musashi are not looking particularly brave, but we do have all three of those Clevelands there. Now, the new Cleveland, a great ship, not so great against battleships up close. So I want to be close with these Alsace guns. They're hyper high damage. Anything over about 12k range, they are very, very floaty. So you really want to be up close and personal. Also, the secondaries on the Alsace are really, really good, as everybody knows. So basically we're going to attempt to annihilate at least one of these cruisers. Or the Musashi. I doubt I'm going to get a shot on the Musashi at this point. In fact, I'd rather not be broadside to the Musashi. So basically two Clevelands, one broadside, one not. How that Cleveland disappeared at that range and then reappeared, I have no idea. So he gets shells out in the Cleveland. Just a little tap for 5k on one of his turrets. So now we're 6k away from the Musashi, and we're going to have to start evading. So I'm going to hit speed boost and start evading rapidement. Hi-ya! So notice, not bothering with the Musashi because he's angled. What we're going to do is take away the fire-breathing Clevelands if possible. So get some shells out in the Cleveland. Another 3750. So we're currently at 8,687 damage, and I have taken about a third of my hit points in damage so far. It's most of it's HE, so it's repairable. Notice the bouncing of the Iowa shells off of the rear of the Alsace. Great little ship, this one. And also you have to remember with the Alsace, the majority of its secondaries are actually rear mounted. So by kiting away at short range, I can actually get more of my secondaries into action. So we're looking at 10 shell hits for 12,000 damage. That's an awful lot of overpens. Used a hill, back up to about 3/4. Still ignoring that Musashi. There's absolutely no point in going at him at that angle. So we're going to stick with the Cleveland. Pop a Citadel on the Cleveland. That's a 16k salvo. Nothing else to shoot at. Guns are loaded. Now I'm going to fire at the Iowa that's just angled. See if we can get a tiny little tap into that. So shells away on the Iowa. Hull 5k. So we're now up to 34,391. I've lost about, well, factoring in the repair, I've lost about what's that, 17,000 hit points. So we've got HE loaded. Going to try and get a hit on this Iowa, which this is a disappointing salvo. If you look at the way the shells go, I've got shells falling in front and behind of the Iowa. So bad shot, that one. So now I'm unspotted by the Iowa and the Musashi. The Iowa is looking like he's going to try and come wide, which hopefully, if I plan this right, means I can get a broadside shot on him as he comes round. We're still boosting, 57 seconds to go. My Alsace is set up with the module for an extended speed boost. It is so useful on the Alsace, because the Alsace is a fast ship anyway. Having this length of speed boost is just hilarious. Now notice what I'm doing here. The Iowa's definitely coming around. We know he's going to come around. We know he's going to be broadside. I want to be as close as possible when he comes around there. So I'm going to use the islands as a shield. I'm going to lose sight of him momentarily and then reacquire him as he crests it. So he's on 14k, 15k because he's healing. He's disappeared. He's reappeared. Let's drop the salvo. 10k. Lock the secondaries on. Go nose in. If you notice the angle on this, we're angled about 20 degrees, trying to get the auto bounce working on this, and we're going to keep the angle. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to turn to get my angle to tighten. So I want to keep it at this angle. Keep nosing in. Drop the next set shells, bang into the Citadel. And that's a dead Iowa. So we're at 58, 886, 2 Citadels, 1 kill. Musashi he's basically bow tanking against the ship, the friendly ships behind me. So I am going to come around this corner at 4 kilometers with the perfect broadside shot on a Musashi under the turrets. 3 Citadels, 49,600 damage. So again, we're going to do exactly the same as we did before. We're going to close the angle to roughly 20 degrees and go in. Not bothering repairing, let the fire burn. I've not lost much hit points. Waiting for a reload. Go for under the front turrets once more. Straight under the front turrets. Halfway up the hull. Halfway up the hull. Another 2 Citadels, another 32,000 damage. Let the secondaries do their thing. Slow down. Don't want to ram him. He's still too busy looking at the ships in front of him. I don't even think he knows he's been hit. Now he knows I'm here. Go for under the turrets again. Another Citadel and dead. Now we lock the secondaries on the Clevelands. We're going to lock the secondaries on the Cleveland to the right. We're going to bring the guns around, because the rear gun's already facing to the left. We're going to bring the rear gun around on the Cleveland that's going backwards. Let the secondaries do a bit. It's full health. And put 8 shells into his nose for a kill. 1 Citadel, a lot of damage. So now we're on 3 kills, 175,000 damage. Let's wait for the reload and we'll finish this Cleveland off. Let's bring the guns around, keep him at that angle, go for halfway up the hull. And that's a kill on the Cleveland for 4. So it's 180,892 damage. Going to turn back around to try and get the C cap, because we actually haven't got any caps at the moment. There is a Missouri coming through the middle. Let's wait for the hill to come off cooldown and we'll get a little bit of hit points back. Roll with a hit point repair and start pushing into the C cap where the Missouri is. I do have a friendly Iowa division mate, clanmate in the Iowa. I also have a clanmate in the Baltimore as well. So currently 9 citadels, 86 secondary hits, 44 primary hits, 4 kills, 2 devastating strikes. Just wait for the Missouri. Start angling in. This 20-degree angle on the nose is ideal. So we're there. We wait, we're spotted. We've got the cap, we're spotted. We're now turning in to tighten that angle. There's your Missouri. Get a shot on the Missouri just in case. That wire was firing HE, I don't know. Or was I? No, I think that was the ship behind me firing HE. I think it's the Iowa firing HE. So secondaries are going to town. Now this is one of the few mistakes I make in this game. Going for the passing shot and forget to turn the turrets. Turn the ship, forget to turn the turrets. So I'm holding my fire, expecting him to go for the ram. Seeing that he starts to turn away, I bring my turrets round. Unfortunately, I don't bring them around fast enough, and I can't track them as I go past. The ship is actually too fast. So I'm having to slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Luckily, his turrets aren't looking at me. Now I've got to draw the turrets around. Turrets coming round. Coming round. Boom. 5. Thank you for watching.